Hi everyone, it's springtime in Scotland, and so our thoughts turn to twittering cheep birds. They're cheeping all around and they're thinking of nesting. So this week at Salisbury Farm Market, I'll be inviting people to build a nest to help the birds. We need to support them as much as we can these days. I use just random bits of willow to give the birds a wee starty. Now, I'll just show you how I do that. This is just your ordinary willow. It starts, I don't know if you can see me all right, but I'm going to start by making a cut through one of the pieces of willow. Can you see that? Got a little hole in it. Now I'm going to put another willow whip through that space. With the third one, I'm just going to loosely weave, because with these nests, the theory is that they just give a starty to the birds. So I'm just going to loosely wrap around these pieces of the crossbars of the willow. It's very untidy, but the birds don't mind that. They can fix it whatever way they like. I just want to create some sort of base. So I'm just going to go around a couple of times. You can start baskets like this, but possibly in a much neater way. Now, once I've got a bit of base for the bird's nest, I just, it's very random, and now I'm going to just put my thumb against one of the willow whips and pull them together as I go around. So this way we have a little shape like this. You can do them all sorts of ways, obviously, but this is the way I'm doing them for people to help add finishing touches. I'm going to just solidify it a little bit with a touch more of not very good weaving. But that way you will see what I'm up to. Don't know if you can hear the birds in the background. The estate is quite lucky to have some birds around. So as you can see, it's beginning to be this kind of shape. Just finish this bit, bring it down. I'm just trying to build the walls a little bit. Just enough that it doesn't all fall apart. Lovely. You can sort of see this bell shape. It's coming together. Not too bad. There we are, sort of a bell shape. Now, I like to put in a little doorway, an opening. Now, they're just the way you would do a wreath. Just make a little circle. You can pull it smaller just by pushing it around. And I'm going to put the doorway about here. don't know if you can see that all right. Got to place it against one of the walls and then just twist it in. So round and round. Now this bit won't get filled in. Well, not by me anyway. If there are any people who come to the market who want to do the whole thing themselves, they can. But I have these sort of skeletons ready for children, anybody else who would like to add a bit more to them. The way I was thinking, I've been around my little woodland area, oops, and I've just cut some pieces from the trees. I'm going to keep this area here where the circle is. I'm going to keep that open, and I'm just going to feed in other foliage. I'd like that to stay outside. There we go. Any more? Maybe use Scotland's full of this. This is broom. And of course, when it's Halloween time, I make brooms from the broom. It's nice and bendy, so it can just twirl around and feed into the nest. Oops. Don't know if you can see how it's coming along. What else do I have in here? Forgot about this. This is some nice old ivy. You can see the ivy berries, aren't they fantastic? Now, they might encourage a wee birdie to come along because they'll have food in its nest. So I'll just poke this in somewhere. Wrap it around something and start to fill in. I think there's lots more of this could be done, but I'll maybe do it a little bit later. I think you can see it, at least at this stage, how the whole thing is going to be. Can you see the space at the front? It's hard to see, but it is there. Just poke that through. Maybe I could put a little ribbon here or something. If I put some of these around the back, you might see the whole a bit better. Put this through here. Tie it in. Now, how's it looking? It's coming. Can you see? Now, once you're finished doing as much as you like, to just keep checking that there's still a space in there for the bird to fly into. And then I have some bits of grass, whatever, some dry materials for a little bird to go in through the space and enjoy his new home. tweet. See you soon. June.